There's 300 bodies lying out there. And for the first time, when I saw the first dead body on Everest of my life, the first thought which came to my mind was, am I going to climb and come back home safely? Or will I be one of these dead bodies just lying out here? Or will I ever go back home safely in one piece? Because there are climbers who make it home safely, but they've lost fingers, they've lost toes, they've lost their earlobes, they've lost their cheeks, or they've lost their nose because of frostbites. Exactly. You guys know the term frostbite, right? Yeah? Frostbite is basically because of extreme cold, your tissues die and it's beyond recovery, so you've got to amputate that part or it starts to just shed off like a tree does. But these were the obstacles in front of me which were there and I could see them. But who was going to make my parents understand this? Ultimately, I got off by saying, Delhi roads are much more dangerous than climbing Mount Everest. You've got to let me go there. Aren't they, right? They are, right? Are Delhi roads much more dangerous? Yeah, you've got to be very careful. But the point was, it was a big dream. It was a big dream to achieve, but it wasn't impossible. I said, I'm going to make it happen. Finally, my journey started towards Everest with a lot of fun requirements. When you're climbing mountains like Everest, it requires a lot of funds. It requires a lot of planning and logistics. And after a long planning, I finally started my journey towards Everest in April 2010. And then the whole extraordinary journey started. We started from Kathmandu, we took a flight, started trekking, 8 days to base camp. And finally, when we reached at the base of Mount Everest, at the first glance of it, I love these birds. I miss these birds, actually. I just miss those school days. But, so yeah, we used to just wait for the school bells to ring and so the teacher goes out and then we can have fun. Or eat our lunch boxes. So, coming back. So, at the first glance of it, I was like, oh my God. Do I really have to climb this? Because it wasn't just any normal mountain, it was Mount Everest and I was standing at the base of it and it went high. It just went high. Above the clouds, into the, I couldn't even see the top of it. It was that high. Looking at it up like this, I was flabbergasted by its beauty. Any other mountaineer or any other climber would be like, it looks dangerous, but I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And how can somebody not climb it? That's why mountaineers say, you've got to climb it. You've got to climb it because it's just there. You've got to do that. And finally, then we started climbing. So when you climb mountains like Mount Everest, you can't just go in one go, alpine style. You've got to do it. You've got to do rotations. So we started doing our rotations. First, you go up from base camp. You go up to camp 1, spend the night there, come back down at base camp. You go up to camp 2, then spend the night there, come back down. This is because so that you get slowly acclimatized to the lower oxygen levels. One of the biggest obstacles which we faced as we went up was the lowering of oxygen levels.